Hey everyone, it's me Eliza. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. I live in a very shitty apartment, so it's gonna happen. But yeah, I wanted to just make a video about my hair because I am in quarantine. I'm very bored, and so are you. So watch the video. I mean, come on. But like for real though, my hair is like matted and tangled. Like it's usually not even this bad, but like it's pretty bad now. And somebody else's hair might be like this. No judgment, no shame. Haven't had a bath in like 3 weeks, but it's cool. But yeah, so if you do want to learn how to just keep your hair not like this during quarantine, then keep watching. For this isn't really like a big moisture thing. This isn't really like, I'm not gonna claim that this is gonna make your hair perfect or whatever. What I use this for is for detangling. So basically what you want to do is you want to go, like wash your hair like normal, and then you want to like put this mixture in your hair, and this is just going to make your hair have more slip. So basically it's going to be less friction in between your hair, and then that's just going to make it easier for you to get the comb through. So this, I would recommend you to do this after your shampoo. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take honey. You could pretty much just use any honey. Like, I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, just use organic, blah, blah, blah. I don't care if this is organic or not. Like, honestly, I've been using like whatever, and then I've been okay. So again, like, this is really up to you. You also want to put some extra virgin olive oil. Is this even extra virgin? I don't know. But yeah. Again, no real like measurements for this. You just want to put as much as, like, I think logically you would want to put like more oil than everything else. But you don't like have to. Like, that's not a rule of thumb. And your last ingredient is your lime juice. So this is really going to like so what I will say, right, hypothetically, is when you use lime juice, what it pretty much is gonna do is it's kind of gonna relax your hair. I don't mean like it's gonna be like you just got a perm. It's not gonna like burn your hair. It's not gonna cause some huge chemical reaction, because the thing that's in the perm is kind of like this, but like 20 sometimes stronger. So this is kind of like a weaker version of that, and that's part of the reason why it makes it easier to get through your hair. But that's also why this isn't something that you would want to do every time you condition your hair. You just want to do it a little bit, and you also don't want to put too much lime juice. Like, I know a lot of people will put like a lot, but you just want to put, so you can see it in the cup, kind of that little circle, that's the lime juice. I'm gonna put more, but you really just don't want to put like too much, because again, it's kind of like how like people bleach their hair with lemon juice. It's kind of the same concept. So you don't want to put a lot of that. You want to make sure that the honey and the olive oil kind of outweigh it. But yeah, I think in general, I think that's probably fine. I think that's a good amount of everything. So yeah, so you want to basically stir this, and you want to mix this with your conditioner. So my like tips, I guess, for like shampoo and condition would just be, obviously you want to shampoo first, but if you don't, then I mean that's fine too. But in general, for shampooing, do it in sections. Don't just target like a big area of your hair, because that's not really effective. That's not really how you get a good clean. Also, don't use like a shit ton of shampoo. Like, use enough that you can like scratch your head and there's no gunk in your nails. But don't like use like half the bottle. And then for conditioner, again, don't use half the bottle. That's part of the reason why I like to make these mixtures to go with my conditioner, because that way you save on conditioner. And just again, also before you start washing your hair at all, make sure that your hair is very much saturated with just water, just plain water, because I feel like people make that mistake of like dumping the shampoo on their heads. Especially me, I used to do that a lot. But you do want to just make sure your hair is very much wet. And again, you want to kind of just work in sections. The thicker your hair is, the more sections you want to work in. So I finished washing my hair. You can kind of see that it's a little more like movable now. It's a little, I mean, I detangled it, so it's like easier for me to like split it apart and push it around and everything. But yeah, so right now, I did kind of pat my hair dry. The back is soaking wet and the front is like almost bone dry because I have different hair textures in my hair. A lot of people do. But yeah, so now what I'm going to do is, since my hair is clean, I'm going to just moisturize. Again, just like the shampoo and conditioner, nothing really fancy here. This is from Dollar Tree. This is a curl conditioning cream. These are really good because they kind of balance out the protein, like cream-based conditioners. Like, they're really good for balancing out because you want to avoid what's called protein overload, which is when you don't have, like, when you have, like, too much, like, oil and, like, protein in your hair. So cream conditioners are good for that. And then obviously I have some oil here. This one has the pointy tip, so I'm gonna put that on my scalp. That's grapeseed oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you want. I'm gonna mix this one with this. This is Elvive, so this one is a little bit more pricey. So I kind of do like to do that. I kind of just like to mix these things, not necessarily because like I'm just trying to put as much shit possible. Like you see out here, I only have 3 things. This is more just like, so that way I don't waste this. And then this is for the scalp. Make sure you read your leave-in conditioners and regular conditioners if they actually say that they can be used on the scalp. Like, don't use them on your actual scalp if they don't specify that. Now my hair is just, I twisted it and it's been really, I moisturized my hair. And so basically what you want to do is you want to try to keep the twists like from being exposed to a lot of friction. You want to, like, if you're, like, for example, I'm gonna take a nap, you should try to cover your head with something that won't like cause a lot of friction, like anything really. Like, you could use like a bandana, you could use something made of silk or satin or whatever you want to use. Honestly, it doesn't have to be like anything super expensive. You just want to cover the hair so that the shape of the twist is maintained. I'm going to actually put my hair into braids, but you still want to maintain the twists for any hairstyle you want to do, because what that does is that it just stretches the hair and prevents tangles. So I have this and I'm just going to use this for my hair. What I like to do is you can actually turn this inside out. This part is kind of like a towel type of thing. So this is better for like if your hair is like really, really wet. But my hair isn't very wet. And this side is also a little bit more slippery. So I'm just going to use the inside to cover my head. So your hair should be dry after like a couple of days. Or even like a day. It kind of depends on the person. But what I will say is if you are going to do something with your hair, make sure it's completely dry before anything. Like for me right now, my hair is like completely dry, so if I was gonna style it or whatever. I was planning on styling it for the video, but thank you so much for watching if you did. Give me a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time.